excitement like heading into your senior year? You know, we're just coming off season up too. What you looking forward to this year?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new team. We have a lot of new guys. Love them all. Senior year, happy to be back as a Beeve. Also, you know, Jacob Craig and AJ Hutchinson coming back for the 4th year as well. Yeah, it's exciting.
What's it been like just the off season, just waiting for this moment, the preparation, the off season training, what all have you done?
Yeah, you know, similar to the past 3 years, honing in on some of the mistakes we made last year, and ready to go back to Omaha and win it all this year.
What have been some of those things you've been focusing on?
You know, we have a completely different squad this year. A lot of home runs last year. This year's going to be more of a gritty squad. Bunting, stealing bases, you know, doubles, all that fun stuff. So it's going to be fun.
Is there any more pressure on your shoulders now that you're one of the vets here, one of the returning guys? Is there any more pressure on your shoulders going into the year?
No, I think there's less. You know, I kind of took a leadership role last year, I feel like. I love being that loud leadership guy. So I think there's less pressure now being a senior and you know, just leading the guys.
How do you like the schedule? How do you like the fact you got a chance to do back-to-back Omaha?
Feels great. Schedule looks good. Excited to go to all the different places that we haven't been yet. A lot of Texas trips. The beginning of the year, obviously, surprise is great. That's where my family lives, so that's awesome. And then the 2 Texas trips after that is gonna be fun. So exciting stuff.
How do you like roaming the outfield at Goss and playing, you know, right field a lot last year? Is that your goal again, right field this year? And what's it like to be out there in that part of the stadium?
Yeah, no, there's unbelievable fans out in right field. I love those people. There's people with my jerseys on, talking to me throughout the game. It makes it feel like home. And obviously, you know, I'm ready to play any position, whether that's left, center field, or right field. Shoot, I'll even go play second base. But yeah, no, I'm ready to roam right field again. And if they need me in center field as well, I'll be ready.
You guys lost a lot of depth to the transfer portal after last season. What have you kind of done as now a senior leader on this team to make sure that some of your depth pieces are ready in case some of your young guys, in case you need them at some point in the season?
Yeah, you know, just making the new guys part of that Beaver Nation type of mentality, working hard in the weight room, working hard on the field. And, you know, we might have I don't know if I would say we lost a lot, but we lost some people and we replaced them with really good talent. We got, you know, Scotty on the mound. We got shortstop, you know, Tyler Inge. You know, you got Eli and you got Nine Hayes. A lot of good talent coming in as well as leaving. So
personally, you had kind of an uneven season last year with a slump there in the middle. What can you do to alleviate that this year?
Yeah, you know, just staying confident throughout the season. I feel like last year maybe a little bit of complacency. Just trying to avoid that this year. Getting with my mental skills coach, ZT, and just staying confident throughout the year. It's huge.
So in the fall, tooling with the swing, you know, what's kind of the new setup looking like for you? What inspired some of that change?
Yeah, a lot of the same stuff. I opened up my stance a little bit and got close to the plate, kind of taking away the outside half. You know, really, I had a really good fall with not chasing. I think I had like 5% chase percentage, which is really good. So, you know, just more of the same stuff, just seeing pitching every day, and it was good.
Speaking of pitching, you're returning 2 preseason All-Americans in both Dax and Easton. How have you kind of seen them grow and develop, and how have they kind of challenged you to become a better hitter in the offseason?
Yeah, I mean, if you watch those guys day in, day out, they're giving it all. It's really inspiring, especially Dax being a sophomore, not even draft eligible. I mean, he's playing every season like he's trying to go 1-1, which is great. And Ethan Kleinschmidt comes from JUCO. He's one of the hardest working pitchers on the team. And then, you know, having to face those guys is going to make facing other guys during the season way easier. They finally got off the mound this spring. They took the fall off because they went to the USA and all that stuff. But yeah, I was actually the first at bat against Kleinschmidt and Dax, and they're looking really good.
What was that like?
It was legit. It was our first at bats back from the spring as well, so I'm pretty sure Dax faced 5 people and struck out all 5 of us. Klein looked really good too, obviously. But yeah, no, it was fun.
Just what does it take, you know, for some freshmen to come in here and make a really, really big impact? Like, what characteristics do those freshmen have to have in order to find success on this team at this high of a level? Yeah,
I think it just boils down to having confidence. A lot of freshmen come in here and, you know, they see people like Jacob Craig that stands at, you know, 6'6", 270, and you're like, wow, that's intimidating. But it's really just, you know, filling your shoes and being confident in here, because if you don't have confidence, you can't play at this level.
Speaking of what it's going to take, obviously getting back to Omaha back-to-back years is no easy feat for any team across the country. What do you feel like it's going to take for you guys to make that dream become a reality for you this season?
Yeah, no, I'm confident. You've seen it, we have one of the best pitching staffs in the country, And I'm pretty sure Beaver Nation's excited to see the new offense we have this year. We always, Pat Casey loved the small ball, and in the past years we've had people like Boz and Iva and Gavin to really hit the long ball. But this year I think Beaver Nation and the whole team is excited to play a little small ball behind our pitching staff. We can win games 1-0. Hopefully it's going to be more like 10-0, but with our pitching staff, we only need one. So.
Easton, before you completely look ahead, when you look back at last year and what a tremendous season it was, is there a moment, a game, an inning that you say, I'll never forget it?
Man, luckily there's a lot of those moments. Obviously, the last game against FSU, going around the stadium, thanking Goss, that was huge. I mean, getting goosebumps right now. And then individually, I had a few really cool moments as well that I look back on. But yeah, I think the main one is walking around to Goss after winning Game 3 against FSU. That was awesome.
Is there anything, I know last year, like right before you guys went into that series against FSU, that the statue at the field of the College World Series was up on your video board for a little bit of extra maybe motivation.
Yeah.
What is motivating this group this year? Do you guys have anything visual that you're kind of like looking towards? What is fueling this team heading into this season?
Omaha obviously is always the easy answer, but recently, since we've been back from winter break and whatnot, Skip talks about winning every day. You win every day, you build those days up. Eventually, you're going to have months on months of winning every single day, and that's what it takes to be a national champion. So just building on every day and winning each day.
Who's a guy on this roster that isn't a household name yet, but will be in a couple months' time?
Oh man, there's a lot. You guys will be excited. A lot of pitching staff upgrades, obviously. I already mentioned Noah Scott. He's going to be big for us this year. Albert Robles from Long Beach. He's going to be, if he's our closer, he's going to be close to stopper of the year. Definitely a finalist. And then offensively, you have people like Cooper Vance, a vet coming from Michigan, or one of the Michigan schools, Eastern Michigan. And he's going to be a big piece, really, really nice swing. Jacob Galloway, another vet that is going to get a lot of innings behind the dish. He's a gamer, all of 5'8", 170, but he never strikes out, never swings and misses. Goss is going to love that. Even the freshmen, a lot of guys like Ethan Porter and Josh Proctor, those guys are fitting in like they've been here for 3 years. So I'm pretty sure that Goss is going to be happy to see what our new team looks like.
Easton, thank you.
Of course.